Just checking my mic. Just checking my mic. Yeah, I gotta see how this mic sounds. I gotta get good with it. But while checking my mic, might as well get messy. Yo, shout out to my boy Pop Smoke, R.I.P. Pop Smoke, one of my favorite artists. Yo, all I'm doing is really just checking my mic and just doing a little bit of analyses on what we just witnessed over at Hoodies. I'm gonna have a effing nightmare, yo. I haven't seen. Let me know how my mic is. Do I sound like I'm in a can? Because low key, I feel like I'm at a damn radio station, and I don't know if I like this. I think I like my headphone mic better. Do I sound like I'm in a can? That's So I'm checking this. I haven't seen. I know, bro. I know, bro. That was bad, brother. That was bad. And I did try to warn you, like, yo, you might get porn bomb. You might get porn bomb. I did try to warn you, but he did start sounding like Duke. And it still could have been Duke. It still could have been Duke. Oh, yes, I sound good. Let's go. Wait, yes, you do. Yes, you do. What? To you, do I sound like I'm in a can? Because you always be keeping me right, keeping me. Does it sound better than my headphone mic? Because this is the more expensive mic. And now that a brother's monetized, I got to give the people what they want. You know what I mean? Got to give the people what they want. It was. And I'm going to have freaking nightmares, yo. And the reason why is because I haven't seen like porn in like, damn, I'm 44 now. I can't even count back how long, man. Like, because I'm not into that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And then just, that was nasty. God, that was nasty. All right, cool. I'm glad I sound good. What I'm gonna do is drop the link. Anybody could come up. We could chop it up for a little bit so I can just get used to using this damn mic. I could share my thoughts about what's going on in the B sector. See, I like it. I like it over here, man. It's just, it's more relaxed over here. I love the morning show. Don't get me wrong. I love the morning show. I love the energy. You know what I mean? I really do. But I like it when you could just, let your hair down a little bit. You know what I mean? Just let your hair down a little bit. So, and you never know what be happening over here. You never know. I'm over here checking a mic and you just never know what could happen. Damn. So Hoodie now has to block Duke Pharaoh. Hoodie now has to block Duke Pharaoh. Was that a Trojan horse? Was that a Trojan horse? Did Duke Pharaoh sneak his ass back into the sector after we already ostracized him and kicked his ass out, only to sabotage Hoodie? We got to think about that. Yeah, anybody could come up if you want to come up. Anybody could come up. Like I said, I'm really not trying to be here long. We got Shakim over here battling Uppity. Listen to this shit.
I told y'all.
Listen, man, Shakim been fighting for his life, man. Shakim has been fighting for his life. And I'm going to tell you guys straight up. I like that Shakim is kind of going through this. I like the momentum that he's bringing. It's going to be good for the show. Like, it's going to be really, really, really good for the show. The more drama you can circulate around yourself, the more your name is in people's mouths. Is that a pause moment? It could be. The better it is, for my show. And this is what I don't understand about my sector peoples. This is what I don't understand. Y'all act like y'all don't know who I am. It's the weirdest shit. It's the weirdest thing ever. Y'all act like y'all don't know who I am. Y'all act like y'all don't know how selfish I am. Y'all are acting all surprised at the way that I'm going about things. Like, come on, seriously? Come on, y'all. Really? Hold on, let me read the chat since I'm not really even doing anything. Let me see what the hell y'all talking about. See if I could join in the festivities. Still watching Hoodie. I completely. Oh man. Well, at least you missed the end. Trust me, because the end was all bad, man. The end was all bad. Tip P taking shots like a true home wrecker would. Oh Lord Jesus. Damn. Ray Triggs, man, you're freaking get back, bro. Oh my god, seriously? This what we doing? I'm curious to know though. You said keep the strike on. Oh, and make a change before I finish that. Make a change. I'm speaking into the side of the mic now because believe it or not, bro, when you were like, yeah, remember binary that Yeti? He kept talking on like at the top of the mic and shit. I was like, oh shit, because I was. So let me put this shit up. And so I'm speaking it to the side of it now, and I bet you it sounds a whole lot better. I can't wait to play this back and hear what I sound like. Okay, Tiggs, man, Tiggs, brother, I have to know, man, like why are you glad the strike is still on? Like, what's the? I have to know because I can't, for the life of me, I can't figure out like why that's a good thing for you. You know, is it good because people, the longer it's on, you know, the more people will see how petty he was, or does he have to send information for the strike to go all the way through? Although we already know all his information, like. I'm just trying to see your angle. I'm trying to see where you're getting at. Shakim hopped off Hoodie's panel and jumped right into, oh, dang, brother.
Oh, man.
That was crazy, bro.
Listen, man. Look, I was listening to the voice.
Yep.
I was like, look, that's my fault for even trusting Duke Farrell.
Damn, bro. And you heard me tell you, right? I was
You did. That's why I had put the thing up. But my stupid ass, heard it. Listen, because I heard it was him, and I'm like, oh, that's dope. Nah. See, the nigga was off his motherfucking medication. He got the multiple personalities. That was Dookie that did that damn shit there.
Dang. God, man, I just can't. And so, do you think it was a Trojan horse? Do you think he was trying to? Is that me? Is that me sounding kind of choppy? You hear that? Or am I
No,
tripping?
everything sounds clear on my end.
All right, I feel like I'm tripping, bro. Do you think it was a Trojan horse though? Do you think he was planning this?
No, I don't think he that smart. I think that, I think he with his mental shit, he got different moods that he be in. And he came in under a different name because normally he just come under his name, but he came in under a different name, a total different accent instead of the English accent.
Right.
And he kind of waited it out. He kind of waited it out. When I lowered my guard, after
Yeah.
he's feeling comfortable.
And now I have that damn image in my mind, bro.
It was terrible. Don't worry, it won't be on the live long. It's being destroyed as we speak. So
I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night screaming and shit.
It is what it is, and Duke Farrell can't come up on my lives. It is what it is, man. I know he gonna say it wasn't him, but nigga, that was you. I ain't fucking stupid. I hear your crazy ass motherfucking voice. I'm good.
That's facts, man. That's fact. I knew it was him.
I let all that shit go for you to do this, dude. Why? What the fuck is the point of that? What's wrong with these niggas, man?
All right, yeah. So LC said I do got static, and that's some bullshit. All right, that's me, man. That's me. Hold on, I'm gonna mute you real quick and see if the static is still there. And even though it's not you, hold on. Yo, man, Hoodie, that's your ass.
I don't know. I'm just, it could be me. I don't know.
I think it's when I talk to people.
I'll tell you, from my end, I don't hear nothing static from you, nothing. Everything sounds clear to me.
Right, man, dude. Hey, you see, I put that bug in that ear on you. You see that?
Yeah.
You was getting a little bit too comfortable.
He said, "I'm gonna shut this nigga down." You came out of left field. I'm like,
I know you wasn't expecting it.
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, see, I was talking shit earlier. You keep flying too close to the sun, nigga.
I was waiting for my opportunity. I told you I'm an opportunist.
That nigga said, didn't you say to the beef sector you don't want them over there? Hoodie, go.
With 120 in the chat.
You better choose your words carefully, Spot.
No, I know, man. Man, when I fall, everybody's gonna be rejoicing because I know my time is coming, bro. I'm not an idiot, bro. I know my time is coming.
You playing the game different, man. I think by the time we see anything, more like a fall, that people already be in love with you, so it won't really be a fall.
Right.
Shout out to you and Shakim, man, for ingratiating yourself into the sector.
Yeah, and Shakim is already like he's full-fledged in it, trying to you know how dogs when they piss on something trying to mark their territory and shit. He over there just I'm like, damn, bro, he yelling at uppity and shit. Like,
nah, nigga, that shit ain't gonna work, man.
Yeah.
Them people established by there.
No, that's facts.
It don't really work like that over here. Look, it took me 2 years before 3 years almost before I really started making content for the sector. And I had to go about it by the beef with Conscious Energy. So that took a whole lot. It wasn't you could talk about what Darrell got on or drama or slander or you wasn't in the sector long enough to be speaking on nigga shit.
No, that's real. You were really smart. And I actually enjoyed your other content too. That's what kind of, this is a pause moment and I don't got no pause buttons, but that's what kind of turned me onto your platform. You know what I mean? Pause. Yeah. Because you are charismatic, bro. And even in that other sector, you was busting people's heads open. Pause. You know what I mean? Like, so I was like, oh, hoodies, he's dope. And then when you started shifting gears into our sector, bro, I was like, oh, let's get it, man. That's what's up. Because I know how you give it up already.
I mean, it's been fun, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Conscious Energy is all but forgotten at this point, and
let's talk about it, man, because you have been on a campaign, brother. And forgive me, I do hear the static. LC, you're just gonna have to deal with it. Unfortunately, homegirl, I do hear it, and I don't know what to do about it. And I'm pretty sure it's not you, Hoodie. I'm thinking it's on my end whenever I have a guest up, so I have to try to figure that shit out. Did you come into our sector wanting to chop the head off the dragon?
No, man. Like, listen, I came into the sector like literally a couple days before Conscious, and I mean like I came into Conscious Energy content maybe a couple weeks before the Eyes Antonia situation. So I was kind of watching his content. And then he did that with Eyes, and then you start finding out about Mac and D Darrell, his show. Like, I started finding like remix and shit, like all them cats back then. And like that's when drama and slander, like that's kind of how like finding all that Conscious Energy content, because you put his name in, everybody was talking shit about the nigga.
No, that's real.
On my 10-year anniversary, Conscious Energy, he was in the DR with me, man, at the resort. They go Rob B.
She here.
Mhm. Hey, before I go to bed, I just wanted to see, was there any resolution? I saw somebody get timed out. I'm seeing in the chat, Shakim had a meltdown. What did I miss?
I
Oh, you
got
missed
porn bound
everything.
by Duke Farrell.
It was bad too. I'm gonna have
Porn.
nightmares. Seriously.
Wasn't even a BBW.
Oh no. Not it was a taquito.
It was. You know how you like them.
Nah, I don't like
Short,
them taquitos, baby.
Yeah, it was bad.
Why
long.
would you do that? He was getting along so well.
Because he a damn stupid idiot.
They're just slightly goofy. I have some questions. I couldn't get them out while y'all was talking, honey. There was too much shit going on your panel today, hoodie. Congratulations on a great show. It was very, very, very crazy.
Thank you.
Yeah, it
Thank
was.
you.
You're welcome. So, did the family kiss and make up, or is the family still at war?
Nikki and Shakim came to an understanding. Kip and T Pre came to an understanding for Shakim and T Pre. From what I'm following.
All right. Now, binary, have you and Shakim pieced it up? Have y'all kissed and
Oh
made up?
yeah. Well, not kissed and made up. I mean, but we cool. The hell?
Right, you gotta put a pause on
I
that.
slid
Yeah,
that one
just
in.
pause
I
on
slid
it.
that one in. I did that real sweet.
Yeah. Dang, Robbie. But no, we cool. And like I was saying earlier, like I'm glad he has this traction going, whether good or bad, it's attention. You know what I mean? And that's YouTube. It's content.
Yeah, that nigga been fighting for his motherfucking YouTube life
All day.
Well, he
All
wants to
day.
be beef sector.
I think he's going to be. I think he's gonna get in their good graces before me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he's fighting for his life, and you over here trying to play politics. Yeah, go private your live until you can edit that part out, hoodie.
Oh yeah, they gonna flag. Especially if Duke is playing the game. He's about to flag. He did it and he gonna flag.
So now let me ask you a question, binary.
Mm-hmm.
What happens if Shakim gets successfully inducted into the Beef Sector Hall of Fame and then you get outed? Would you be okay with that?
Oh yeah. Look, I, believe it or not, I play the background. It just doesn't look like it right now. It's just whenever I'm out front and up front and center, people probably think I'm an attention whore and I always want to be the center of attention, but I'm really good at playing the background. I don't mind that.
Okay. So now let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on him saying that he's the clout? Are you the clout or is he the clout?
Well, right now he's the clout. Shit. He is. And look, that's why I wanted to go on Hoodie's platform and confirm. Hey, brother, you showing up to the show tomorrow? Shit, he's the clout. I got his name in the title. I put my name next to his. He's the clout, man. Shit.
Okay, so now I have another question, and then I'm gonna let y'all get back to it. I'm sorry, I know I came and disrupted the whole show.
You're right.
Nah, you good. You good.
You said you were gonna use him until May.
Damn.
Do you feel that's backfired against you?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I know Hoodie thinks that I'm showing my hand, but I don't have a hand to play.
I don't even think that you're showing your hands. 100100001.
I'm just letting it be known so that when May hits and my lives go a little bit longer, nobody's gonna say anything. You see what I'm saying? So that's all.
Oh, I know you are laying down predictive coding within the matrix. I see you.
There we go. There
a lot
it
of
is.
other people don't see you. I see you.
No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And you have to do that. If you don't do, because what about from now until May, if everything is just flowing so well, and then I'm like, yo, Shakim, I'm gonna go an extra 2 hours. He can either get in his feelings or he could be like, yeah, I already knew this was happening.
So are you guys trying to run a double play on the Umar sector and the Beef sector?
Ooh.
I'm not trying to run any play. This is the thing that happened is I did fall in love with the Beef sector when I went over there, and people were telling me not to go over there. but I carried my ass over there anyways, fell in love with it. And here's the thing is people keep saying, Binary, why do you keep bringing these people with you? I'm not bringing anybody with me. I can't help it if people are following my dumb ass over there. I'm not bringing nobody with me. You know, I didn't tell Stargate to go over there. I didn't tell Shakim to go over there. I didn't tell Mike to go over there. I didn't tell nobody to go over there. You know who did tell people to go over there? That damn Ray Twigs. Ray Twigs was telling people to go over there. Yep. And forgive me, guys, for my static
tell
mic.
people to go over there directly, but you did bring them over here. Would you agree?
I mean, my platform is my platform. That's like saying you guys brought your folks over here too, and that's not the case. Y'all just have a show you do. And sometimes the mix and mergers happen organically, and that's what happened.
No, as a content creator, I definitely brought my people over here. Hoodie definitely brought y'all over to my platform and my people. That's definitely the thing. See, and that's what I think will help you gain a bit more traction, right? If you just own it. Yeah, you brought the beef sector over here.
Hell yeah.
It's going to intrigue the people over here and then make the people over here that aren't already acclimated with the beef sector be curious as to who you rolling with.
No, that's cool. That's cool. And I can own it to a certain extent, but I don't want to take credit for something I didn't even plan. Like that was an organic thing. Like I didn't plan on the merger, if that makes sense.
So I'm calling you an evil genius and you're not.
Right.
Okay, fair enough.
Look, I can't help it. I can't help it that the universe loves my ass, and then coincidences happen for me in my favor.
Yeah. Binary, I'm eating. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to the beef sector. You went to cut me right at the fucking neck for talking shit. Back on my plate. Hey, Ron, this nigga came up there, Ron. He gonna come up there. He like, Hoodie, I got one question for you. I'm like, oh, fuck, man. Where this about to go? He was like, you said that you don't give a damn about the beef sector being up in here, that you don't even want them. It's 120 people in the chat.
Shout out to 50.
They fucking waited. He was like, right now. Let's talk about this. God damn it. I'm standing on business. Business, damn it.
No, but they love
Binary is crafty. Binary is a sneaky little piece of code.
Crafty as fuck.
Binary is like a Merovingian.
Aw.
Damn. That's
you said because you completely get the reference. I like that.
Yeah. But yeah, I love it. I love the merger. Like when something happens organically, you just can't stop it. Like you did say that, Hoodie, but I knew like you wasn't tripping that they come over and stuff like that. Like I knew. You know what I mean? And I know what you meant. You was just like, yo, they doing their thing over here. We got something good over here. And you couldn't like imagine what that would even look like. So I knew you wasn't tripping for real. Because it is working out for your favor and in your benefit. You know what I mean? Like
it is. I'm appreciative. Listen, I got nothing but thanks for you. But I still got to talk shit and cover the news.
Oh, you have to.
Exactly. And I still have to be the one to give you the business because nobody else will. None of this is organic. But I really do like how you've crafted it so that most people think that it is organic. Kudos to you, Binary.
Rumors are brewing that Stara and yourself are a tad bit closer than what's been reported to people. What? Stop. What is that even supposed to mean? I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. I don't know why people try to put us together.
What that means is that you and Stara is boyfriends and girlfriends. And y'all playing hide the sausage. You know what the hell
I just kind of threw up in my mouth a little bit.
I think it's more y'all really working together in tangent more than it may seem to people on the outside.
It's baby oil Binary. It's baby oil going.
Not really. No, that's not happening. We're not working together like that, and there's nothing fishy going on, and none of that. But I will tell you this: when Ness was going in, I was given star pointers. I was like, I think she gets upset when you talk about her lips. Say something about her lips. I did say that. I was trying to help her out. And guess what? She didn't use it. She never takes my advice. I was like, look, don't go up there talking about anything personal. They're going to use everything against you. Trust me. And what does she do? She goes up there and talks about everything personal. I was like, hey, Ness is kicking your ass. Maybe say just a little bit of something about her lips. I hear Jay Dunn talking about her lips and it shuts her down a little bit. Say something. Do you think she took my advice? No. She kept trying to reason. Oh, you can't be reasoning. You got to roast. Ain't nobody trying to hear your story. You got to roast.
I think everybody got to have that as a saying and put that motherfucker on a shirt. You can't be reasoning. You got to roast. That is it right there, man.
Right. Oh, and why would Chad think this, man? Dang. I don't understand it. On whose end? Because, man, I haven't had one of them bottle episodes since I was like 16 years old. Man. Damn. Come on, brother.
Come on, Chad.
Oh, yeah. He said if she would have said it, it would have made it worse. I mean, it would have turned it up a little bit. It would have been a nice little cheap shot. You know what I'm saying? She still would have got drugged. You're right. But at least it would have looked like she was fighting back.
You got to get a shot or two, man.
Yeah. Like you gotta swing. She all there playing Carrie videos and shit. I'm like, come on, Star. What are you doing? But what about y'all on your guys' show, man? Y'all are doing good. Y'all are very, very, very consistent. So how's it been going?
It's been going amazingly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we ain't pulling down, B shows and numbers, but we doing all right.
Well, not yet. Everything is a process, and you got to be willing to build it. So I want to thank the Beef Sector for coming in and checking out the bullshit fuckery lives, and then we'll get people to trickle in on the rest of the content. I definitely want to thank the sector for pulling up and showing up for the content and at least doing photon numbers. So as long as we doing that.
Please, not at least doing photon numbers. We at least doing the numbers that we do for our show, and it's growing. I'm telling y'all, I like Binary. I like to play with Binary because Binary think he be playing with everybody else. But this Thursday, y'all, on Moonlit Conversations, I'm showing up in an apron, and that's it.
Oh, what?
What
on earth?
That was approved by the boss?
Wow.
Shut your ass. Like that if I would. It's a rogue show. It's a rogue show. No, I'm just
So who's the boss though?
Don't worry about it.
Ted Danza, and his name Ted Danza?
Yeah.
I think that's his name. I can't remember.
Tony Danza.
Tony Danza. Yeah, Tony Danza. Yeah.
Tony Danza.
So is Hoodie running the show or Cellulite?
Why does it why you ain't say is it Lola?
Lola. I don't know Lola.
Miss O'Shoon.
Oh, mom tripping.
Yeah.
Is Lola running the show?
Maybe I'm the boss. Maybe I'm the mastermind.
So why would he say, did you get it approved? By yourself?
Binary, why is you so messy?
I'm just wondering who gave you the green light to do a live stream in that apron.
Did Sarah come and give you a happy ending, Binary? Did she come and walk on your back, Binary?
No. All I'm asking is who gave you the green light to do a show in just
Who gave Sarah the green light to come over there, bud?
She just does it herself.
Because you told her to, just like you told her to come to my show that time and defend you.
I did not. I did not. I don't do that. Look, you were kicking my back end paws on that show. And I sit there.
I really wasn't. I gave
Girl, stop. You act like I didn't watch that show again.
That was light. That was lightweight. I ain't kick your back.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's true. That's
kicking backs in. You ain't got your back kicked in.
That's true. It was just like I couldn't catch a break. It was like, damn, this is the truth. And you're like, damn, all that truth shit. This is what you said, Negro. Like, damn.
Right, this is what you say.
I don't give a damn about what you're saying now. I'm like, damn.
Right. All I know is if I'm ever at a barbecue with you, Binary, give me
No, I
six-
I actually have contracts now, and I have things to
Ooh,
sign,
not
things for people to
contract.
sign. Yeah. I've learned my lesson. I have
Binary, what you need contracts for? Is you tying people up? Is you taking them to the no place? Is you ball gagging them? What you
no,
doing,
like
Binary?
no. Only if like the spirit hits and there's a temptation, and like the old 19-year-old me comes up, they gotta sign. The
19-year-old you was inexperienced. The 38-year-old you is a freak. What you be up to,
Oh,
Binary?
I'll take 38. That's nice. That's nice of you.
How
You
old
being
is
nice.
you?
Boy,
How
look,
old
that
is Binary?
motherfucker 52, bro. He's 52
Come on,
years.
hoodie.
Damn, Binary.
No, I'm 44.
Damn, that age. What they say about them Asians, baby. They say black don't crack, but Asians is forever, honey. You got black don't crack and the forever jeans. Damn,
Hey, that's
Binary.
why I look the way I
Like
do.
that age, huh, Raw? Raw like that age.
Yeah, that's why I look the way I do.
That's
Seriously.
grown. That's real grown. But Binary, don't try to change the topic. What freaky stuff you into, Binary?
I'm not into no freaky stuff. I swear on everything.
Binary, if I go to your house right now, you don't got a swing in your room?
What?
Hell no.
Binary, you lie. You know how I know you lied? That giggle. I caught you
No,
on
that
guard.
laugh.
with that.
Yeah, you caught me off guard. I'm like trying to picture that shit. No, come on,
I
man.
didn't go to church on Sundays, Raw. He not,
Yeah.
He go to
rock
church on
Sunday.
Sunday and then he come home Sunday night and he's seeing Binary. How many sets of handcuffs you got in your house?
Lord. I
Lord.
gotta go confess.
Hmm?
Yeah, but no, it's a very active, at least it's an active sex life, but nothing crazy.
Ooh.
Ain't nothing wrong
How
with that.
active is active? Are you on that 3 times a week schedule or are you on 7 days?
Jesus Christ.
Without throwing my business out there too much, it's about some, 3. Yeah, it's a 3-day a week schedule. Yeah.
That's a lie, ladies and gentlemen. So we
No,
now
that's
know
the
that
truth.
Binary is on 5 days a week.
No, it's 3.
Like sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, but the average is 3.
The average is 3. There we go. You see, that's exactly how I was thinking, hoodie. I'm like, on a really,
Don't
really
try to say
gangster
it,
week.
boy. Don't try to
Right.
say
Well, we get up probably 5 or 6.
Yep, on a gangster week.
Yeah, the
But
it.
the
Not
average is 3.
gangster.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers rare though. I'll be honest with you.
Binary, let me
You
find out
get
you
them,
gotta
you
pay
get
attention
them
to
every
closet.
day by there. They be tired of us. Like,
Fact. Facts.
Who be
did that
tired?
just feed you yesterday?
I'm gonna be quiet. Let me find out you got a pair of Tims, Binary.
One more time, Raw. What'd you say?
You got a pair of Tims in them closets, Binary.
Tim's. What the hell?
Timberland
What
boots.
the hell? I
Do you have
understand.
Timberland?
Why Tim's? I don't understand the
You got
Tim's.
your
What's the
Timbs and
reference?
your fitted that you put on the back of your little wife beater when you trying to be on your gangster shit. When you on your gangster
Oh
shit.
my god.
No, Raw. No, Raw.
Yeah, you know Binary got them gray sweatpants.
He got
Riding
the
the down
sailor,
and that.
he got the sailor loafers, pair of khakis,
Hey man, get out my closet, brother.
white socks. You got
Hoodie. Stop trying to cap for Binary, okay? Binary just slipped up and told y'all he be on that gangster shit. I'm telling you, when he be on that gangster shit, he get in his Honda Civic, he put on his Timbs, his gray
No,
sweatpants.
he played Grand Theft Auto. That's what he means.
Y'all ain't shit. I'll tell you that. Y'all ain't shit, man. Yeah. What about you, hoodie? You the same?
Oh yeah, man. Let's see, it is what it is, and he make it happen.
Oh, let me drop this link because I didn't pin it. Let me drop it. I saw Shakim up in the chat. Anybody could come up here though. Anybody could come up here. I'm just testing this mic, and I don't know if I like this mic. What's up, Raw?
You an agent of chaos, and your mic is sucky.
Yeah, I don't think.
Damn, that's a nice Yeti.
I mean, it's cool, but I don't know where the static is coming from, so it's kind of bugging.
Because your gains are up too high.
Is that it? Okay, let me see.
Gains. But I'm talking to my damn microphone and
Check.
my damn phone.
Is that better?
It is better.
Shit. Look at that. Look at Raw coming through.
Raw B got ears like a
Oh,
wolf.
that's way better.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, Raw. Thank you. I
You're
appreciate that.
welcome.
Now I can like the mic again.
Yes,
Like you
your
just got to learn
microphone.
your equipment. Yeti is pretty good.
No, you
Yeah.
don't even need to return the equipment. It's just a
I
lot of
said
times.
learn it, Raw. Learn
Oh, because your
it.
microphone is sucky right now too, Hoodie.
I'm on my phone. I got a
I
short
know.
microphone. Okay, nobody talk shit to me. Nobody. I ain't got to worry about it.
I would say
Aw,
something
snap.
smart, but you know.
Here comes our lawyer.
Uh-oh, Tiff. Hey, Tiff.
Hey, honey. Hey, Robbie. Hey,
Hey,
Dr. Pastor
Tiffy.
Code.
What's up, friend?
Listen. Okay, listen. No tea, no shade. I'm gonna be real quick, but it was reported to me, and I heard it myself. I don't know
Mm,
who live I was watching, but I saw it a couple of times because it was reviewed. But I know that voice, like of a man, talking to a woman. You know what I mean? Like trying to
mm,
talk her down off a ledge. And you was like, Stara, I value you. I care for you. You know
mm,
what I mean? Like I knew, like first of all, I was like, who is this talking to Sarah? Because I never heard your voice like that. But I'm
mm,
familiar with a man, you know what I mean? Because, been
What
there,
kind
done
of
that,
shit are you trying to
Chicago
start?
Chronicles.
mm,
No, I'm just no. I'm just telling you what I witnessed. And
mm,
then when Sarah had let you know, she said, "Nigga, I'm not going anywhere." Okay. She said, "Wherever you go, I will go." Okay.
mm,
And if you want to get rid of me, tell the people right now. Say it right now. If you want to drop me, she said, "I ain't going nowhere."
mm,
And yes, your tone dropped 5 octaves. I support
mm.
it all, but the people had questions. The people had questions. We was like, what the hell is going on, child?
No, no,
Child.
Tippy, he was like, listen here, Stara.
Oh Lord Jesus,
You know where it's from.
this is
I
too much.
was
Y'all are making me
appalled.
uncomfortable.
Well,
Uh-oh.
well,
Oh,
I will
please.
tell you, I
Now
was
you're throwing
very
trigger words out
uncomfortable.
here. Lord Jesus, save binary.
No, I
Mhm.
was very uncomfortable because you always say Dr. Pastor Code. You always be like, you know what I mean. I don't communicate with people behind the scenes. I don't do all that weirdo shit y'all do. And in the middle of you saying that, Starbucks said, "Hold on, let me go get the tip." So I was like, "We'll pause again. What the hell's going on?" And then we had to add in, you Dr. Pastor Code with the new money, okay?
Oh
And we
shit.
see Star, all pretty and cute, strutting in a new condo. It was reported to us that Ray Tricker paid for it. And then he said that's not true. I don't know. We're just trying to add, subtract, divide, and carry the one. I'm just saying, sure. And then with all that going on, it appeared the identity withheld was appalled. He was quiet because it seemed like he was coming like into the same knowledge like that the rest of us were coming into. So, all I can say is I support you both. I can hear love in your voice. Like I know that tone. I know, you know what I mean, that talk a bitch off the ledge. Yeah, I'm about to jump out the window and nigga, yeah. Yeah. I get it. I
All
support it.
right.
I'm just saying. So we
All right.
support you, Dr. Pesco. That's all I
So
had.
So I went back to my other mic. I'm listening to you. I went back to my other mic. Hopefully this sounds better. Like I can't do the Yeti stuff. I'm just not that. I'm not that. But yeah, can you please not try to get that narrative to latch on, please? That's not a good narrative. It's not a good look for me and my family and marriage.
No. Well, Dallas said no, even though she's a minor. No, real talk. Like no shady boo shit. Like seriously. I always took you seriously. Like you were always, adamant about that. We coordinate things, we shoot a few emails or hop on the stream yard, a minute or two before whatever's going down. But now, like, no, I'm being very honest with you. Like, I didn't catch it the first time, but I don't
Mhm.
know who live I was on, but it was me, Sassy Toy Lady, QT, maybe somebody else. And we was listening to the replay. And I was like, who is this man talking? And it was you, Dr. Pastor Code.
I
And
think
I
it was
know
on
that
Slander Gods.
voice.
I think it was on Slander Gods.
all I'm saying is like it was very observe. You could easily like observe it. Any woman that's Ray triggered racistly refers to us as side hoes, which is very racist.
Okay.
But with that being said, like like your tone was so different, and you were being very genuine, and you were caught in that moment, and like nobody's judging. I'm
Was
just
she
saying, like it
crying? Was she
caught.
crying at the time? Like, was she sad?
She was getting emotional. Yes, she
Okay.
was, because y'all seem to have that kind of bond.
No, she was
Which
sad.
is
She was sad with everybody up there before I even hit the panel.
yeah. Well, anyway, let that be the goddamn reason. Anywho, but you was real talk. Like it really, like, yeah, like I can dig it. Like I'm not judging. Who am I to judge? But I'm just saying it was very noticeable. I could hear the love. Me personally, I could hear the love in your voice to her. I value you. I care for you. I don't want you to be upset. I don't, like, and then yeah, then she was getting emotional, and then she got on some, you know what, nigga. All that being said, I'm not going nowhere. Like I'm a
Mm.
woman, I know that type of talk. Like yeah, nigga, I ain't going nowhere. And if you don't want to fuck with me, if you want to drop me, say it right now. Say it right now. Tell everybody, say it right now. And then you got back on your I don't talk behind the scenes. I
I
don't. And
don't.
then when she was like, yeah, until she ran to go get the text messages. And then, there was a little backpedaling and pussy popping. Okay.
From who?
Uh, you
Not
know,
from me. You heard the whole thing. It wasn't from me.
no, real talk. No, seriously, I do have to go back and listen to it because you handled that portion of the conversation, in my opinion, very well. Like you diffused it because you were literally like in the process of saying, look, I don't do all that behind the scenes. I don't do all that chit chat and all that. And as you were saying that, Star said, hold on, wait a minute. Let me go get the text messages and put some pimping in it. And then, I need to honestly, I need to go back and listen to the rest because
Right.
I
I,
was
I said
dead
I told her she
right from that point.
probably doesn't want to do that because all the text messages will do is show how I was reaching out to her, like helping her. Like really like telling her don't be telling all your personal business. That's all the text messages were. Cause she was
But the
trying to say,
thing is, not to pass a code, your ministry has always been listen. I keep it above board. There's no talking behind the scenes. There are no texts. There are no calls. If I email you, it'll be a 3-word response. Yeah, I
that's
got
true.
it.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
But
true.
stop
So it's not like
said,
it's these. It's
let me
not like
go get the
there's
text.
these salacious texts. When she said that, she just wanted to show text messages. It wouldn't show anything. That's what I'm trying to say. Like that's why she was like, "Damn, you're right," because it wouldn't show anything. Like I text Identity too. We text each other, you know, but it's nothing
Look,
crazy.
and Identity was sitting there shocked and appalled. I could tell. I could see it through his avatar. He was silent. And see that's a T. Look, Dr. Binary, Dr. Pesco. I'm just telling you, you know what I mean? You don't need me to put you up on game, right? Who cares? I'm just
No, you are,
saying with
and I'm listening.
the little rumblings. But yeah, so since you brought up Identity with Hell, thank you, because I almost forgot about him.
Hmm.
Through his avatar, it was like he was frozen. He seemed to also, no, seriously, he seemed to also be shocked and appalled that you and Stara were having this type of interaction. Not only that type of interaction, but publicly. Okay. And then when she
Lord,
was talking about running to get text messages and all that, child.
yeah.
So
Identity said, "Don't be putting out family business." That's what he said.
whatever, honey. All I'm saying is we waiting for the other shoe to drop. Because Stara get touching her spirit, child.
There's not going to
Baby.
be anything, so you're going to be waiting and
Baby.
holding your breath in vain because there's not going to be anything. Because
Yeah.
I'm just not that
Mhm.
person. I'm not that person.
I feel what you said. I don't know. I've
Let me
had a
deflect a
man
little bit. Let me deflect a little bit.
bust the front.
There
Let's
are there
go.
are people that are like that, like a smoke god maybe, and I'll just end it there. I'll watch his ass
Oh,
hit the link.
sweetie.
I'll just end it there. I mean, there are people like
Oh,
that. Like you're not gonna catch those kind of text messages from me.
Like that's just not happening.
I feel you. I
Yeah,
feel
you
you.
gotta be wise.
Yeah.
Now that you got me on the you put me on the spot and I wiggled out of that spot. Let's go ahead and put you on the spot.
You didn't wiggle out of anything, but go. Yeah, feel free. You
What's
didn't.
what's
Yeah.
your thoughts about D Durrell in his new venture into the B sector?
Um, I will apply this to not only Darrell, but even yourself and Shakim. I can't judge y'all because I appreciate what overall y'all are doing with what most of us are not willing to do. Okay.
Mm.
You're biting a bullet and y'all jumping out there, and yeah, so you know what I mean?
Right. And what I
Yeah.
thought was cool, and one of the reasons I did want to do this is because I know like you and a handful of people, y'all watch them. You know what I mean? And so it had to have been a trip to see folks like us like enter into that space and kind of disrupt it a little bit. You know what I mean?
In my opinion, which could be biased, specifically as it relates to you and Shakim, I think you all are doing very well.
Mm,
I, you know,
I
it's a
appreciate that.
large space. You are disrupting it. I mean, y'all doing y'all thing. In my opinion, that's just my opinion.
Right, right.
So
And one thing that I've learned, and especially from over here, is that you can't please everyone. Like that's just not going to happen. But now that I'm building up some kind of like crew, I don't even know what you call it. So I don't want to call it like a following or anything like that because that's stupid. But just people that kind of rock with me a little bit. Now that I'm building that up, I'm gonna mainly focus in on those type of folk. You know what I mean? That's what I didn't do in the sector when I first came over here. You know, I was being swayed and pulled and, going all different ways, just enjoying the internet. And I should have been focused in on those that rock with me primarily. And so that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to try to be wise in that area.
I feel what you're saying, but from what I'm observing, there seems to be a strong interest in you specifically, and also Shakim.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all definitely, have their attention.
Right.
And
So how could D. Durrell have entered into the sector better? Do you think him entering in Wallet first was like a bad move?
um, I wouldn't say that he entered in Wallet first.
Okay.
Because for example, there have been, like, I'll use S. Hutchinson, Shelley. She's
Mhm.
popped in and out of his chat for years. Shelley's one of my favorites. So really more so what Darrell is doing, it's not so much for himself, it's because he supports what you and Shakim are doing.
Right.
He's not trying to take the lead. He's not trying to like put the light on him. He's supporting, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but the way I'm interpreting it, he's boosting y'all up. He don't go
That's
nowhere.
how I'm
Y'all
looking at
don't
it.
go.
That's how I'm looking at it. And I am gonna talk about it tomorrow. He is on the docket. I'm definitely gonna talk about it because I'm not seeing it like everybody else is seeing it. I really am not. I'm seeing it as if he's actually trying to support,
He
and
is,
yeah,
and he does not go anywhere that you or Shakim don't go. He does
right.
not.
And although he's
And
giving
whenever he
them the
goes,
money, he's dropping our names, which is dope.
exactly.
But I think I
It,
cut you
it,
off
it,
though.
no, you're right. You're correct.
Yeah. So I
You're
mean,
right.
I can't wait to speak on it tomorrow, and see how the crowd reacts to it. But yeah, I just have a different take. In the sector's a sector, you know what I mean? And Hoodie did his thing and dethroned him, I guess, if you want to look at it that way. But I see like, you can
I'm sorry,
never
go ahead.
keep Darrell down. Look at you.
That's
Look
the
at you.
thing. It's like
Look at you.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it was a big ass troll move, and
Mhm.
yeah, I just want everybody to be cool. I don't want Hoodie to get too touched in the spirit, and I don't want Darrell to get too touched in their spirit.
Fact.
But they're not able to be cool. You know what I mean? Because it's all bullshit at the end of
At
the
the end
day.
of the day,
You
at
know what
the
I
end of the
mean?
day, absolutely right.
Yeah,
Absolutely
like
right.
you know what I mean. Ain't
And
that
look,
deep?
Robbie says she's my favorite troll. Absolutely. You be trolling my ass. I don't even know how to take it sometimes. Pause. I don't even know how to take it sometimes. But yeah, yeah. But so so you don't see Darrell as the B sector trick? I think that's what they're calling him. No, the B sector simp.
No,
You don't see him as the B sector simp.
no, I don't. No, they'll be like calling him our sector simp or calling him the manosphere simp.
Mm,
He loves content creating. It's mine. And he loves, supporting other content creators.
okay.
That's, you know. And that old saying, like I hate to say it, like it really is not tripping if you got it. Like
Yeah.
I'm not trying to gas a situation up or him up or anybody up, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, $199 literally to him is like $1.99 to me. Like seriously.
Right. I hear you. I hear you. And
Like he's
I
not tripping.
I hear you. And so we don't give up the whole morning commute tomorrow, but I do want to say this and just get your opinion on it, or just ask this question. Do you think the content that he's delivering right now is worth something, or is actually hitting right now? So he's doing a lot of premieres, he's doing a lot of reaction type stuff, and then he'll drop a live stream, maybe private it. Like, do you think the content is working in his favor?
Are we talking about like the uploads
Yeah,
or
like the uploads, like everything that he has going on. And I understand, because him and I are in the same boat as far as time, and you got to like work in the time, like, okay, because we're really busy outside of YouTube. Both of us really are busy. So you got to figure out, okay, I want to dedicate some time to this. If this is all the time I have to sit in the back of my
yeah.
car, you know what I mean? So I'm asking, like,
Mhm.
do you think it's working out for him, or do you think it'd be better if he just like didn't do much except for like chat maybe and just go support?
Um I understand what he's doing. I'm just piggybacking off the last sentiment that you expressed,
Mhm.
just to stay active. And, even though I'm doing uploads, whatever, I can't do too much, but I'm gonna put this out there. But hopefully I'm not speaking out of term, or excuse me, speaking out of turn. I do know that he has very high aspirations and useful and legitimate aspirations for his Life Solutions channel.
Right.
So what he's dealing with, what he's facing right now, like with this kerfuffle with Hoodie, and him supporting you and Shakim as y'all make y'all interest into the beef sector,
Hmm.
it does not serve him to go completely quiet. And he don't
Right.
really want to go live like that. He got a lot of shit going on. He's
Yep.
busy. So it's
Hmm.
like, God damn it. Like my name is being hashtag all this, that, and the third. And he is, literally, legitimately working on serious, informative, um, and interesting content for the Life Solutions channel. Like seriously.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like all of this is like in an attempt to not go completely ghost.
Right. I hear you. Now, Pennywise was over here, wasn't he? Because
Pennywise is a woman.
huh?
Pennywise is a woman.
Oh, I'm tripping. Oh shit. So she was over here. I think I'm
Uh-huh.
scrolling up to see.
Which makes you popular.
Maybe you made it, maybe you didn't, because Ray
Child,
Ray
I ain't
Triggs
trying
Ray
to know
Triggs is
God.
saying Ray Triggs is saying he clipped my Nest comment. Now, I wanna talk about that for a second, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. I want to talk
Okay.
about that Nest comment that I made, right? And look at Hoodie. He like, damn, binary.
What you
This
say? Like it
Well,
slid
I
past you.
said
You
I
so
said
quick.
I did text Star. Now listen to this, because you came at me with the text messages, right? And
Listen,
you
your
said,
girl
hold on.
Star came.
Right.
Okay,
So
I'm sorry.
Star
Go
came
ahead.
at me. Star came at me with the text messages. You heard her come at me about text messages, right? And when she did that, I was thinking, why would she bring that up? I never say anything bad. But there was one thing that I said that could be misconstrued, and that was when I said, you got to talk about her lip or something. That's the only way she'll pretty much leave you alone, or you can get a jab in. So I wanted to throw that out there into the universe so that Star can't hold that over my head. So if she ever shows a text message, that's the worst thing that she could possibly show that I said. I'm just playing chess, not checkers.
I hear you. And
So yeah, go
clearly,
ahead.
that's the dynamic you and Stara have. Y'all are totally in the business of throwing each other under the bus.
hmm
You know, you know.
That is the worst text message she has from me. That's the nastiest I've ever been behind the scenes, is saying, talk about her lip, because I think that'll make her be quiet or go off on you more. And I think she doesn't like that because
But here's the thing.
Star was getting drugged.
Here's the thing, Dr. Passico.
hmm
Stara threatened to go get text. She didn't get text or reveal any text. Now here you are, allegedly, not allegedly, but you're communicating, things that were, allegedly said via,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
using
Only because she threatened that.
that you claim you never seen. You don't talk behind the scenes with nobody. Remember that.
Right. And I had
Remember
I had to think like, okay, why would she threaten that? Because it's just gonna make her look bad, unless she just wants to say the nest thing. So let me just go ahead and throw that out into the ether. Let me throw that out into the universe. Let me throw it out into the
Unless she
abyss.
has more to share.
Okay. She does
I
it.
mean, listen, I don't know. Like, look, Dallas, thank you so much for your contribution.
It's
Last thing
refreshing
we
to hear,
heard,
Dal. Go ahead.
thank you so much. Seriously, Dr. Pasco, like no tea, no shade. Like you were very, very adamant because you are a married man, beautiful wife, beautiful kids. He was like, listen,
Absolutely.
I'm not doing all this with y'all. No, like you were always adamant about that. I don't talk behind the scenes. I don't call behind the scenes. I don't text behind the scenes. And Stara said, hold on, wait a minute, let me put some pimping in it and grab these texts. And then, you gathered the situation. I will have to go back and watch because it was interesting how you collected, the spirit of everyone. But my thing is, Sarah felt away. All I'm saying is, look, I'm a woman. I get it. Like the way that you was talking to Sarah, I've had a man talk to me like that. When I'm about to jump out the window, like fuck this, I'm airing out everything, everybody. Okay, I'm telling it all. Like that's literally what it sounded like. And like when I heard you talking, I was like, what is happening? And it was Dr. Pensacola. I never heard you was like, listen, baby. Okay. You was like, listen.
I didn't even
You
say
said,
baby.
listen.
I hear you.
I mean, hell, you damn near did. But real talk, no, seriously, that's how it came out. I've never heard you speak like that. And you were speaking with love. I could hear the love. And she was clearly upset. And you were trying to calm her down. Rightfully so, because that's what we do for our loved ones. That's all. So I'm just
Right,
saying,
yeah. I hear you. But I just wanted, because she threatened to show text messages, and I know there's no text messages that are salacious. I would had to think like, okay, what's the worst thing I could possibly have said on a text message? And that was it. And so I wanted that out just so that she couldn't ever threaten me ever again about text messages. That's the dumbest thing ever.
Dear heart, the thing about it is you led with I don't do that, period. And that's fine. And now she came up with a cup. Yeah, I got text messages. And not only that, I'm not going anywhere. You are not getting rid of me. And if you want to get rid of me, tell the people right. Like I know that type. Come on now.
So what type of
I'm
energy do
too
you think
old.
that what type of energy do you think that is? Do you think that is if you want to get rid of me, I'm gonna expose you type of energy? Or is it if you want to get rid of me, fine, we're going our separate ways right now then? Like what are you gathering from that?
As a woman, speaking for myself and being, in a similar situation at one time or another, the energy I got from that is I love you and I mess with you and I believe you love me and I feel like you're trying to get rid of me and you're trying to throw me away. And so what I'm telling you right now, nigga, is you not throwing me away. And if you throw me away, it's gonna be smoke.
But
That
how
like
can there
I'm
be
being
smoke,
very
though?
honest
That's
with
the
you.
thing.
That
I'm hearing you, but I just don't understand how there can be smoke. Like there's zero smoke.
okay. I
The
mean,
only
I
yeah,
hope
the
so.
only smoke that could possibly happen is what I just aired out right now. And I did, and
I
I
fe-
was waiting for the opportunity. And if you look at my docket for tomorrow, what I have on the agenda, I have Ness on there. So I just said it now instead of then. But I'm gonna say it
Dr.
tomorrow too.
Petco, we support you and love you as well as Stara. But yes, honey, we definitely felt that love that night.
Lord
I'm just
you
being
just
very
not gonna let
honest
it
with
go.
you. No, like listen, I'm gonna let it go, but I'm just gonna say, you know, like when you see, you say a lot. You said a lot when you said, "What else could there be?" You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if it's only one situation and one, then you know what it is. Why is you following up with what else could it be? Nothing, right? So it's all
Yeah,
to the
it's
good.
nothing. No, you're absolutely right.
No, no, but like, why are you asking what else could it be? What else
Right,
could it
because no,
be?
the reason I'm asking is because there isn't anything else there could be. So I'm
Well,
pretty
why'd you
confident.
ask that? Yeah, okay. You're pretty but listen, we support you and Stara. I'm just saying, Dr. Pesco, we love y'all with the love of the Lord and tread lightly because I sense love between y'all. I do.
Lord,
I
stop.
do. And you know
Stop.
how Stara is. Don't push her. Don't push her. She will listen, she will air this bitch out. She will
Whatever
air
that
this bitch
means.
out.
Whatever that means. Yes, Ray, I am
Okay.
getting out trolled right now. Yeah, whatever that means.
No,
All right, girl, get off
no.
my panel. You out
Okay,
trolling me and
okay.
shit.
I
Get the
love
hell
good
out of
night.
here.
I'm not trolling. I love y'all. Good night. God bless you.
All
Yes,
right.
God. Yes, God. Good night.
All right, good night. Oh, I can't believe that is a narrative going on. What the hell is that? So I went back to my regular mic. I am not gonna bust out that Yeti. Forget that. Forget that. I just can't. Um, maybe I just need to keep working on it. I'll keep doing these practice runs and stuff over here. But this was fun, y'all. This was fun. I'll catch y'all in the morning. Make sure y'all check out the morning commute. We got D Durrell on the docket. We got Code and Shakim on the docket. We got Ness on the docket. And I think I might add MHB, maybe. There's some other things we could talk about without talking about him. But yeah, we're going to get out of here, y'all. Peace. I think it's peace. Where the hell? Why do I always be misplacing the outro?
And you can't stop. Yo, a lot of niggas lost their pops to the drug game. Other niggas lost their blocks when the thugs came. They knew how to box, they ain't know about the slug game. Soon as the money get right, that's when the love change. Niggas know who to call when they want raw. Kiss is the cornerstone of the corner store. D-Block General, he stay shining. In the back of the van, 2K9 and my dope so strong it's giving fiends the hiccups. Coke so high, got niggas doing stick-ups. Found out another nigga dead, light the piff up. Make sure one is in the head, load the fifth up. Played my hand right, baby, I held aces. Nothing on the scene but blood and shell casings. Nike gloves on the team, they can't trace us. Snitches in the witness protection, getting facelifts. These niggas will never be able to fuck with me. Say my grace before I give them $150. The whole hood with me, they hating, we all spiffy. Everything's a short shot, none iffy.